everyone for watching. Welcome back again. So I'm with Markian. You know him as the founder of SmileSquad. So thanks for joining in, Markian.
No problem. Happy to be part of your show and podcast.
So yeah, my first question to you is if you can just tell us about you and what you do and how you got into starting SmileSquad.
Yes, I'm Markian. I'm 22. I grew up in Russia, Spain, and Hong Kong, and I make comedy skits on Facebook. And our mission is to make people smile. First started making videos when I was 16, when I created a business for YouTubers. It was called Subscriber Club. That failed, but it led me to create a YouTube channel. Then I transitioned to Facebook, and now I have a group of creators, and we're Smile Squad together rather than me being solo.
Yeah.
Now we're a team, and we make lots of fun videos that are lighthearted, they're clean, they're family friendly, and very relatable.
Okay. So am I seeing the room you normally shoot your videos?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So your videos are so realistic. If I say it's the videos you make are like it's real what you say. It means like I'm seeing what's happening in our daily lives and I'm seeing it on a screen. So thanks for creating such beautiful videos every day.
Yeah.
So how does this plan came into your mind of starting SmileSquad?
I was making videos, and I was living in Hong Kong. I was making vlogs about being a foreigner in Hong Kong, and then I needed some sort of purpose because it was just like about my life, and that's kind of boring. So I needed a stronger purpose or a mission, and then the idea of making people smile came along because it's a nice message, and it's pretty in line with who I am. I'm a sweet, nice kid, so that aligned well. I didn't have to fake anything, and then the idea of Smile Squad, the name came from my followers, and then slowly that just became the whole community. And then when I had plans, I wanted to grow something beyond me because I hit my limit. When I was posting by myself, I can only post one video a week. So I wanted to grow something that was bigger than me, and that's when I thought of having a team. So my first people on the team were my editor, my assistant, and my writer, and that was just still me making videos. And then I decided I wanted to make 7 videos a week, but that's impossible for me alone. So I want to have other creators, especially small creators, because I like supporting them, do that together. And that's when I found Kurt, who was my first creator on my team. And now Sam is our second creator, and looking for a female creator. So hopefully that will come soon. But that's how Smile Squad has become what it is today.
Yeah. So, okay. So how do you get these stories into SmileSquad? Like how do you make them and how do you make skits? How this story comes to your mind?
Yeah. The process for creating an idea is we want to hit different identities. What do people identify with? We have lots of topics. We have relationships. We have family. We have interests, personality types, cultures. And then we pair them up with relatable ideas, whether it's awkward moments, whether it's struggles, whether it's perks, whether it's what it's like to have an ex-friend. Our writers pitch us ideas. We collectively pick which videos we want to create next. The writers write the scripts out. The creators film the scripts, and the editors edit the videos. So it's a whole process.
And how did you get into acting?
I was never a creative or artistic kid growing up. I was always math, science, forget about music, arts, English, anything like that. I really got into it from the business side of social media.
Okay.
I was the worst actor ever, like looking back at my old videos. But if anything, it proved to me that you can learn any new skill, and it's just about practice, and you can change any part of your personality that you want to. And now I'm a little bit better at acting because I've been doing it for 3-4 years in my own skits, but I can't play anything else besides average Joe Markian.
Yeah. So how hard has this journey have been for you for SmileSquad?
How hard has it been?
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's been pretty smooth. I was lucky that I started making videos when I was in school. So I was living with my parents. I didn't have a job. I didn't need to have anything like bills that I had to pay. And then I went to college, and still you live life as a student. There's no pressure. And then I dropped out of college to pursue it full time when it was making enough money. So that there was, again, at that time, it was making money. And before I didn't need to necessarily make money. So that transition was relatively smooth. And yeah, it's a lot of luck, a lot of good timing that I chose Facebook as my primary platform, and then it started monetizing. So thankfully, it's been going well, and I can't complain.
Mm-hmm. So how many years did it take to reach you today where you are?
Probably took me 2 to 3 years until I hit like 1 million followers and started making a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's been like 6 years since I started making videos. Now it's a whole business. Now there's 10 people on the team, and I really want to grow into a positive media company. That's the big plan.
Okay. So, how do you find actors? I saw, if I remember, the first video I saw of yours with Vinita, if you remember, if you know her.
Yeah.
So, also have already collaborated with Vinita also, and I just came to you. And so, how do you find these actors?
We put posts on acting websites. We put casting. So we live in LA, so there's not going to be a better city with more actors.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of websites, and we put up a website. Hey, we are casting an Indian girl to be in a skit called "What It's Like to Have an Indian Girlfriend." We will pay you $100. We'll give you an Instagram shout out. We have a bunch of actors who apply, and then we look at people's reels, like their videos, to be like, "Ooh, she has high energy. She looks young. She'll be good for our video." And then they come to my house and we film.
What did you learn from your failures?
Oh, failures.
Yeah.
Failures. The mentality that I have with failing is a very healthy mentality. I think failing is part of the process to learning, like finding the right direction. For me, it's start fast, fail fast. I think it's all about being scrappy, being experimental, trying lots of different things, and failing at all those things in order to get that one thing that works. Okay. So we've tried lots of new styles of videos, and we try once, it didn't do well, cool, we're not going to continue that. But then we've tried other ones that do well, and then great, we have a completely new series that has just grown our brand and our viewership. So failure is a really important part of the process. And actually my first business that I said, Subscriber Club, which is what got me into social media, failed, led to all of this.
How does it mentally affects? I'm very sure when you have to constantly work on social media, do you maybe get mentally distracted, or it hurts your mentality? So how was your mental health affected by it?
I try to separate social media / work and personal life.
Okay. So
I don't do daily vlogs, and I don't think I'll ever do daily vlogs or like vlogs about my life. Okay. I want my filming to be intentional and structured. I'm filming 11 to 3. Before 11 to 3 and after 11 to 3, I'm not doing social media, like filming wise. So that way in my mind, I can separate the time that I'm focusing on social media and the time I'm focusing on other work or personal life. Okay. Social media creates a whole mental like twist because your life is online, but at the same time, the videos that I create are not about my life. They're curated pieces of content for people. So I think having that distinction has helped me a lot. And thankfully, I haven't had too many issues of, besides the usual stress, a little bit of loneliness, whatever, all that, nothing dramatic.
So does it affect your own private, personal life?
Not really. The reason is because what do I have to hide besides my bank account number, my passwords, and my current location? I don't care if people know I live in LA. I don't care if people know I'm a student or I was a student. As long as I have those other things that only I know, then I'm okay. And I have a very international audience. I don't know if many people in LA know who I am, so it hasn't created any in-person craziness.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the what new content are you going to bring for the audience, and how would you try to make them more smile? Which is your motto to make people smile. So how are you going to make them more smile?
More videos.
Okay.
We want to create more personality-driven videos. So a lot of our skits are acting. and they kind of hit the topics on a surface level. We want to create deeper, more meaningful videos that are where we are ourselves, our creators are ourselves. We have a couple of series. We have creator experiences. We want to make acts of kindness videos. We want to have meaningful conversations, studio reactions. So we have a bunch of series that we want to do that are positive, that give back, that are relatable, that are simple, that are good vibes, and hopefully people will like them.
Okay. What would be your learning from getting into social media and becoming an influencer?
From a business standpoint, awesome opportunity. Social media, brand, like creating a brand. Anyone can create a brand. Everyone is a personal brand. You have to sell yourself in life, whatever you do. So the access is open to everyone, which is amazing. You don't need to go to a casting agent. You don't need to go through a studio. You and I have the same tools. It's called Facebook app. It's called Instagram app. YouTube app. So that's amazing. From a personal standpoint, self-awareness. I've learned to be observant, to analyze, why did this video do well? Why didn't this video do well? Why am I engaged in this video? Even when I'm watching other people's videos, I watch much differently than I used to watch. Now when I watch a video, I'm trying to understand my subconscious mind. If something hooked me, then I want to remember that. Wow, that made me feel this way because it was this little text. Now I want to use this text in my video, or this font, whatever it may be. So it's an awesome opportunity to be able to reach millions of people and have a positive message. I think that's powerful. It's fulfilling, and I've had a good experience.
Okay, so how does SmileSquad is affected because of this pandemic?
Luckily, not much. Most of our work is remote. The editors, they work from home. The writers, they write from home. Everything we can do is online. The only thing that's changed that we've adapted is the types of videos that we make. So we're still making skits, but we're not filming with other actors because we're all at home. So but we can still make skits. We make skits called "What It's Like to Work from Home," stages during a pandemic, weird things you do home alone, or stages of an all-nighter, stages of going to bed. These are all videos that you can film alone. Or sometimes we have each of the three creators film scenes in their house and we put them together. So it's like 3 different people in the same video. And actually what we've really taken this, we've seen this as an opportunity to spread more smiles during a time that people need it most. So we've actually increased our posting to 7 videos a week rather than 3 to 5 as we were doing before.
So what was the main thing to start? Was there a situation happened with you which made you start SmileSquad, or was it to find a purpose?
It was intentional. I needed to find a positioning, a purpose, and I needed to stand for something. And the idea of making people smile was what I ended up choosing. And the name Smile, like the actual name SmileSquad, I think my dad said it once, like, oh, that'd be cool. And I'm like, actually, yeah, that's a cool idea. And then I just started using that, and that's what we've stuck to. But what I want to stress is a lot of the stuff during my journey in social media has been intentional and treated like a business, which is not a traditional creator story. And I think now this is how you have to treat social media if you want to make it.
Okay.
I have a question for you too.
Yeah. Okay, sure. You asked me that first, then let us go to the thing.
What do you like about SmileSquad?
Everything. So how do you be realistic? Okay, for example, which you said, people work from home in the time of Zoom, and people are up here are formal, and when you see down, pants are not, they're not wearing pants and boxers, which I'm doing right now. I'm wearing boxers, and right now I'm wearing a good t-shirt.
I'm naked under here. I'm naked.
Okay. So that's the same thing. I'm just wearing a boxer and sitting over here.
There we go.
So what did you learn from traveling?
Traveling has shaped me. Growing up around the world, traveling with my family, it's shaped me. It shaped my personality. I've been exposed to lots of different cultures. Asia, Africa, South America, Europe, it's made me open-minded. It's made me understand that we're all the same at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're all humans. We have our different cultural habits and traditions, and different values in some countries, but we're all the same, and we all have the same emotions, and it's an awesome, beautiful world with amazing people.
Yeah. So coming to India, so which place did you visit in India?
I've been twice to India. Once with my family, where we did New Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, and then last year I went for a travel show. I went to Mumbai.
Okay. So
I love it. It's one of the most vibrant countries, diverse, the whole world, whole other world.
Okay. So have you? What do you think? You have just been to north of India. So do you think South India is same or is it different?
I mean, it's every place in India I think is different.
Okay.
Like even it's so vibrant, and like everything I even know down to the curry spices. Every region has their own, like, I don't know, spice combination. So it's very different. There is an overall like culture and vibe that you get if you're comparing from India to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
But it's awesome place.
Okay, that's and coming from the good part of India, I'm pretty much sure the poverty, you saw people on the streets, and that would have affected your mind as being American. And I've seen a lot of American videos where they say when you see people poor, you feel different, and when you come back to America or any country from Europe or America, you feel a bit different about your life. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, it's always enlightening to see like how lucky you are, and being grateful for the life that you have, the life that I've had. Poverty is a thing, of course, and exists in India, the opposite, it also exists in India. But yeah, it makes you appreciate what you have in your normal life.
Yeah. Okay, so last 5 questions I have for you. So best advice you ever received from someone?
Best what?
Best advice.
Advice for like anyone?
For anything.
Anything. Best advice is leave your comfort zone.
Okay. Worst one?
Worst advice?
Yeah.
Don't leave your comfort zone.
Okay. Okay. An advice to an 18-year-old self.
Advice to my 18-year-old self: keep being yourself, keep being kind, keep your moral compass, keep working hard, keep being ambitious.
Okay.
You're on the right track.
Okay. How would you what would be an advice for people to balance happiness and sadness together?
What do you mean?
Like, if I feel sad, how would you tell me how can I make myself happy?
Feeling sad isn't bad.
Okay.
But however, being negative and choosing, happiness can be a choice. I think happiness is a choice. It's a mindset. It's a positive attitude. You can choose to live like that. It's about just a phrase that I like, is a very common one, is everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And even if it like doesn't in real life, it's a positive way to look at things that makes it seem like everything happens for a reason. Like, it always ends up with a positive outcome. So I'm going to choose that mindset because it always leads to a positive outcome. So keep smiling, stay positive, be kind to others. That's all a choice that anyone can make. Okay.
So last question. Would you like to speak about something else which you would convey a message or something?
And another message that I want to say?
Anything you would like to say to the people seeing it?
Message to people, I would say, don't be afraid to start creating content or videos on social media. Okay. There's the amount of people that I've, like, friends that have told me, oh, Markian, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I'm scared. There's so many people who want to start. So I just want to encourage people to try it out. It's a platform for anyone to talk about spread a message that they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid. Try it out, and if it doesn't work out, no problem. Trying it out is the most important thing.
Okay, so yeah, you covered everything which I had questions in my mind. Everything's done. So thank you very much for joining. Had a wonderful conversation with you. So thank you for joining.
I appreciate it. No problem.